Hello, how are you? I warmly welcome you, dear Libra, to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading for Libra, you will find those messages, those prophecies, the advice, or the answers from the universe that you are seeking. Today, dear Libra, we will go directly into your reading, so let us connect with all your tarot cards, and as always, we will look at all your energies. Let us see your present, your future, and also the energies of your special person, your twin flame if that applies to your life. If not, we will also see if you are attracting a new person at this moment, and we will reveal the blessings that the universe already has prepared for you. So, connecting with your energies, let us begin. You have the Three of Swords, you also have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and you also have the Two of Cups. I feel right now, Libra, an energy of many contrasts, because in your future I see possibilities, I see rewards, I see money possibly, I see a connection with a new twin flame. I feel that you will be moving forward strongly, I feel that the universe has prepared for you an opportunity in which you will feel like a fish in water. You will be calm, you will be happy, and above all, your emotions will be very settled, they will be very stable. But the point is that I feel your past may have been a bit complicated, and you still have something to release. I do not know if you have to release a person, a memory, or some trauma. With the Three of Swords, we are not necessarily talking about a person, but it could have been something that caused you much disappointment, or it could have been something in which, for example, you had many expectations in a person, but over time this person disappointed you. And with the Five of Swords, possibly someone betrayed you, or a person told you lies. So, I feel that you still have to leave something behind, and the universe at this moment is motivating you to do so. Very well, Libra, obviously, sometimes it is complicated to control your feelings regarding the past, but I do feel that you can voluntarily do some things to distance yourself from your past, and here your will is very important because above all you have control over those things you can do. For example, avoiding calling a person, or avoiding replying to that person's messages, could be the beginning of something completely new. So, your reading is motivating you to keep moving forward. The universe recognizes that it is not an easy path, because I feel that not only did you give your trust and loyalty, but you also gave your heart, perhaps to the wrong person. But I repeat, here we are talking about second chances. The Six of Pentacles is a spectacular card because it speaks of the infinite abundance of the universe, but this abundance only flows into your life, this abundance only comes into your life when you detach yourself from the things that no longer serve you. Very well, Libra, so let us clarify a little more about what your reading is about. The Two of Cups is telling you that possibly a love proposal is coming. I do not necessarily feel that love will be your priority, although yes, with the Two of Cups you can achieve a relationship with a person with whom you connect very strongly, and that person becomes a divine support indeed. Beyond passion, beyond intimacy, the Two of Cups speaks of two people who support each other through good times and bad. So, let us clarify what this Two of Cups is about. Clearly, the Five of Swords represents this person with whom you no longer want to relate, or from whom you are already distancing yourself. As I mentioned, the Three of Swords represents this heartbreak. So, let us look a little further. I also feel that your energy is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the energy of a warrior. I feel that your reading is basically telling you that you are a warrior. And the interesting thing about the energy of a warrior is that they always get back up and are always ready to fight a new battle. Very well, the universe is telling you that if at this moment you feel unmotivated, please wake yourself up, shake yourself literally from negative energies, and return to the fight, return to your battle, especially to become the best version of yourself. So, let us clarify a bit more about what your reading is about, let us see what this great expansion is about, what the tarot is suggesting to you at this moment, dear Libra. You have the Hierophant, divine protection, the paths begin to open, and you can affirm this today as a positive statement. My paths are beginning to open, the paths of my family are beginning to open. The Hierophant never speaks only of your individual energy, but rather speaks of how you can protect other people. It speaks of your home, of your close family. Very well, I feel that there may be a blessing that you will receive directly, and that blessing will benefit your family, or in a complementary sense, this blessing comes to your family and also benefits you. This is speaking of long-term relationships. I tell you, if you are looking for a job, a great opportunity is coming, but I also feel that a close relative of yours will also receive an opportunity to grow. We are not only speaking about work, possibly we are speaking about training, studies, someone is going to learn new things. I feel that your family in general will be growing. I also feel that you are a person, in some cases, very attached to tradition, very attached to family. At this moment you are strengthening your values, strengthening your principles, and I feel that your family right now is in good hands, because you are taking care of your family. Let us look a bit more into this energy. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the power of the word. With one word, you can brighten someone's day, or you can destroy it. For some reason, your reading is telling me to respect the power of your word, because you can definitely create or you can destroy with what you say. Obviously, the tarot is recommending that you use your word to build, to say good things, to say beautiful things, not only to other people and to your family, but also to yourself. Because the Ace of Swords can represent much mental communication you have with yourself. If something goes wrong, you can consider it an opportunity to grow, to learn, and you can repeat to yourself, in your psyche, this is a test from which I will learn. Because when the Ace of Swords is poorly channeled, it can mean that you repeat negative things in your mind. So you must sharpen this sort of thought and what you think, and you can do this by telling yourself positive things, and placing in your mind expansive things, energies, or words. Let us look a bit more into your reading. The King of Pentacles, a great manifestation. You have been preparing something, and finally the moment arrives for the crystallization of one of your greatest desires. When the King of Pentacles appears, you will manifest something material. You will buy something, and it can be anything, it does not matter what it is, but what the King of Pentacles represents is quality, things of great quality, or things that can normally last a long time, they can last years or they can last centuries. Gold can almost be considered an entirely indestructible material. I feel that you are going to create or buy something that is indestructible. It could literally be a jewel, or someone may give you a jewel. It could be family heritage, or it could be that your person is going to give you something of great value. We are also speaking about something that can be used for generations. It could be a house, an apartment, or something similar. The King of Pentacles tells me that you will be, at this moment, the head or the person who organizes this great manifestation that is coming into your life. Also, possibly, a conversation is coming to your family about inheritances. The topic of your family is very strong in your reading. I feel that things will be clarified. I do not feel conflicts or anything like that with your family. I feel the opposite, I feel closeness. In some cases, some topics will be addressed that at first may seem somewhat uncomfortable, but all these topics, once addressed, will bring great clarity. Let us look a little further into your reading, dear Libra. You have the Page of Cups. Let us see what this is about. Possibly someone younger than you is thinking about you. I am being told to mention Cancer, or to mention a person of Pisces. You also have the Hermit. I feel a distance with someone, I do not know if it is with Virgo. Pisces also appears. There is someone who feels very sad because they do not have you by their side. I repeat, Virgo, Pisces, and I am also being told to mention Capricorn. I feel that inevitably someone is going to look for you. Someone wants to make peace with you. Someone wants to smoke the pipe of peace with you. I feel that finally, after much silence, after much uncertainty about what was going to happen between the two of you, there will finally be a reconnection. I am not saying that you will get back together or anything like that, or that things will be solved suddenly, but I do feel that there are pending conversations that need to be spoken. That is what your reading is telling me. I repeat, especially with Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, or also a person of Capricorn. Let us look a little further into your reading, to see what this energy of the Hermit is about. Let us ask the tarot a little more about the Hermit, or about any other energy that wants to be expressed. You have the Ten of Cups, dear Libra. You are a very responsible person. At times, you sacrifice your own happiness for the happiness of other people. I feel that the Hermit can represent an energy of sacrifice, and I feel that an occasional sacrifice is not a bad thing. Sacrificing something positive so that your family is well, or giving up a desire so that your family is happy, is fine. But I feel that your reading is telling you that sacrificing yourself all the time is obviously not convenient, because in the long term, sacrificing your happiness or sacrificing your mental health for another person or for your family can obviously lead you to the energy of the Tower. For some reason, I am receiving a very particular message. I feel that your reading is advising you to breathe fresh air. If you are a person who jogs, who walks, who runs, this is the moment to move. That is the energy of the Chariot, to move, to go out, to do fitness, to do aerobics, to do cardiovascular activity, to feel alive, to let your heart beat a little stronger, to allow yourself to feel a little more adrenaline, to feel a little more dopamine. Maybe that is the problem you have at this moment, that everything is about problems and responsibilities, and you are forgetting your hobbies, you are forgetting your happiness, and maybe you are also forgetting your pastimes. So, as the Tower card appears in your future position, it is something you can foresee, and it is something you can correct. If a sailor is navigating the sea and sees a storm in the distance, that is the storm represented by the Tower card. The sailor can adjust the course and steer away, can return to the coast, or can take a completely different course. I feel that this storm approaching is easily avoidable for you, you just have to correct your course. That is what your reading is advising you. Let us look a little more into these energies. You also have the energy of the Page of Pentacles, new ideas, new purposes. I repeat, your reading is telling you that you are going to change your direction. You are going to head to a different place. You are going to study something different. You are going to work in a different area, in a different company. You are going to relate to a different person. The important thing, according to the Page of Pentacles and the Tower card, is to overcome stereotypes. Because maybe the universe is making you a proposal, a different proposal, and you reject this proposal, and then you ask yourself why the universe is not proposing more to you. You must understand, according to these two cards, that the universe is always proposing to you, but sometimes it offers you ideas, purposes, goals, or objectives that in some way take you out of your comfort zone and make you take a different path. So, this reading is advising you to. Leaving that aside, dear Libra, please listen to the signs that point to a different path. You also have the Fool. I am telling you, it is as if at this moment you are exercising a bit of resistance and you do not want your life to change. Maybe you are a flexible person, you are a versatile person, and for you this message does not apply, but there are people at this moment who are holding themselves back, or who are self-sabotaging. That is what I am feeling right now, clearly because of the Tower card. But it is as if once you release this need to control something, once you release this need to stay in what is familiar, once you release this need to remember the past, suddenly you take this great leap of faith, like the Fool card, the leap into the unknown. And that is the challenge, to overcome the fear of what is unknown, to overcome the fear of uncertainty, to overcome the fear of failure. So maybe I feel there are people who want to get out of the routine, to get out of the monotony, to do things in a different way. But for things to work in a different way, there always has to be a change. And that change is proposed by the Tower card. So I feel you are going to make some changes. You are going to free yourself from certain energies, and once you free yourself from these energies, you take a leap of faith, or you begin to feel happier, freer, connecting with good people, connecting with good attitudes, feeling good about yourself. Your reading at this moment is announcing winds of freedom, winds of happiness, and above all, winds of the removal of many restrictions from your past. Let us clarify your reading a little more. Let us see what else the tarot tells you. The Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, you may be completely exhausted from the drama or from the fights that a person is bringing or attracting into your life. You also have the Empress. I feel that you are worth a lot. I feel that you have much to offer. You have a great treasure within you. You are an attractive person. You are a charismatic person. You are a person who attracts good opportunities and good people. In fact, these can be positive affirmations. Interesting for you today, dear Libra, I recognize my inner treasure. That affirmation can definitely be very positive for you and can help you manifest. I recognize my inner treasure. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. What you observe in your exterior is normally a reflection of your inner world. That is what the Wheel of Fortune tells you. So, if you want your exterior to change, you have to change from within. That is what this very powerful card is telling you. I feel that this is speaking of some changes. Maybe you are changing yourself at this moment, you are already having a more positive attitude. Possibly you were a little angry, a little frustrated, but that is the point your reading is making, especially with the Strength card. Because if a person comes and offends you, that person does not keep the anger, you are the one who keeps that anger. So I feel that here you are learning to let go of the insults a person may throw at you, you are rejecting a person's nonsense, and here you are prioritizing your happiness and prioritizing your strength. The secret your reading gives you today is basically to maintain a very zen attitude, to practice yoga if someone bothers you, to understand that the problem is not yours, it belongs to that person, and basically, as this energy speaks, to conserve your own energies and not waste your strength on people, energies, or ideas that definitely have no purpose in your destiny. Well then, that is your energy, that is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you very much for being here with me, revealing all these secrets of the tarot. For today, we are closing your reading. As always, I invite you, if you like these readings, you can click that like button, and you can also click that subscribe button to this channel. We are closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day full of success, full of manifestation, and most certainly we will be seeing each other in your next reading.